pain. I left my tea in the dark, love my homies like they're one of the phases. Wish I could say what's been on my mind lately. But lately, good shit happens less than bad things. Timing is wrong, always woke up in a strange environment. Did not recognize the world around me. Donnie, you're a nice guy, but get up off the stage and go to class. And Donnie, you're alright, tell them you're alright. Donnie, you're alright, tell them you're alright.
Cigarettes, 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 no pot. Cigarettes, 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 asthma. Cigarettes, 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 what it do? Cigarettes, 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 take a pull. Black mucus get caught, waving my hands as I'm wheezing it off the sweat beat. Tastefully dripping, consistency fitted with the thirst quench to a let beat. Still reserved, cause fuck what you heard. Dog counting my quarters and acting mad nervous. Public guys trade fret, debt, no charity. Resist the lips as an exist with mad clarity. Mad clarity, mad clarity, mad clarity, mad clarity, mad clarity, mad clarity, mad clarity,
Position,
yeah, exactly. When you have one experience to go off of, you can't really name it
like
good
no
or
one
bad.
knew who we were, what we were doing. It was just like these dudes.
From me, when I did a stand-up that one time down here at the Tucson Improv, my first time, I don't really know. I can't really say how it was. So I understand what you're saying. Like I was up there, the lights were in my face. I told a couple jokes. I got a couple of chuckles, but I don't know if it was because I was like nervous up there. And so I left, but I never really reflected. Like maybe I should have waited. Maybe I should have like spaced it out. So yeah, that first time it's like it's practice. It's practice
it's been practice. It's just like constant practice and doing it, and like I think like since January it's just been like really picking up, and like we've all been taking it like insanely seriously, and like everyone's just been getting better at like what they do.
So. Perpetual Atlas.
Yeah.
Perpetual Atlas. Number one, the cover art. Fuck yeah, nigga. When I saw that shit, I was like, God damn, this is a good ass cover. You're just okay. So what are you supposed to be holding? Like what is
the abstract matter org?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, my names are just random album names. So it's like I was talking to Maven and my brother because they do all their designs, and Maven just said the words like Carl Sagan to me. I really didn't know. Like,
and then you're it's this dude.
Yeah, like I Googled it. I was like, all right, for sure. And then my brother and him were talking, and then he's like, go to a room, wear a turtleneck, and just like do this. And we took like 40 pictures, and the most awkward looking pictures of me just like holding my hands up. And then Maven like 3D rendered that org up, and we just got like figured out what we wanted to put in the back.
I'm seeing a theme for your covers. That's how it was for the U one too.
Yeah,
you said it just was like, you know what? Here we go.
They're kind of like simple, but like cool looking.
You'll look at it for a little bit.
Yeah, they're like Maven and my
thought
brother
provoking.
Are like help our aesthetic like out a lot. They're very very creative.
They're the arts department.
Department.
So
the arts department of the house.
Yeah.
So tell me about cigarettes.
No problem. That's a question for me.
Let's talk about it, man. It's the first song on the album. Where did that hook come from? Because when I heard that hook, it wasn't until the second time that it was on, I was like, cigarette. And then I found myself like mumbling like cigarette. Because I've been in a position at like 2 a.m. when you're smoking cigarettes, you're thinking like, I could get that better than that.
I would be doing this if I had to. Yeah, that's exactly what it was. Cause
it was at like 2 a.m.
Yeah, it was at 2 a.m. back and forth with Donish. Like, you know, we've done this before with music, and it was just like, I'm sitting here thinking like, all right, how do I segue my verse? Because they got different styles of rap as far as like how we spit it and approach it. And so I'm thinking like, all right, how do I segue my shit into this song, into this flow and everything? And I was actually sitting here and I was kind of like, I need to stop smoking weed. Like, less weed, I don't know. Anyway, no pot. I didn't have any pot. I'm outside smoking a cigarette and I'm thinking, man, killing yourself. Yeah. You be doing this, would you?
It's like,
would you? And then that's when because I'm playing this shit off the speakers on my phone, just listening to it, and I'm cigarettes. I'm looking at the cigarette, I'm like, just like cigarettes, and I repeated it only because it's like, well, one, it's catchy, you don't hear people talking about that shit. Yeah. Like you even said, and then two, it's because cigarettes. Like, what is this? The 10th cigarette? What the fuck am I doing? Like, cigarettes. Say it 6 times, no pot.
I never thought about it like that.
No pot. No, because that's what no pot is. It's like, yo, like you wouldn't be doing this if you have no pot. Cigarettes. What it do? Take a pull. Like what it do? You know, and that's supposed to represent like when you're young and there's always one person in your clique of friends that smokes cigarettes. Yeah. Whether it be you start by taking a pull. You know what I do? Let me get a drag of that. And then you graduate to like, oh, let me bum a cig off you.
Dog,
Next thing you know, you graduate to buying packs. You know how it goes.
If you
Buy
guys
packs.
ever made a
And then
music
it's
video,
like-
that's what I was picturing. It's like every time you said cigarettes, you were like in a different scene,
Different
like a
zone,
different like
mindset,
age
different
kind of
age,
thing. Like
different
here's
period
a
of
fucking
time.
another cigarette, but I'm still having some issues I have to work through
Same
because
shit's happening,
I'm up
just
right now.
different
It's 2 a.m.
environment.
kind of shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so that's how it happened, and I just.
And I don't know why I did this, but you know.
Oh no! I guess no, bro.
Yeah.
Hand language is more strong than like vocal, but
Speak.
yeah, I speak with my hands and.
Everybody got to do these wavings. Yeah, but yeah, when I was thinking about that, I was like, I could picture a music video playing in my head during that hook where it was just like cigarettes, where it's just somebody, different times, they're wearing different things. Like I guess it's cold one day, it's hot one day, it's night one day. So that was the collaboration between you two.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. And this was one of many, and this wasn't even a full verse because I was listening to it and I was just like, well, my fuel was running out, but you know, can always like pull through with the little 8-bar monologue. So nice that the people like.
Okay, I definitely fuck with that. What is that song? It's the first song on the tape.
Yeah.
Yeah. What is that song name again? Here, I got the whole tape right here. There's a couple other songs that are on there that are Love It. That could really like when I was listening to the tape, I was like, okay, we're the ones where I'm like really like, okay, this is Donnie. I could fucking I can really hear Donnie into these. And so I wanted to ask you about that. So just a second, let me bring it up real quick so I don't misquote these. So after Yeah Yeah and Donish, there's I Love It. Yeah, I wanted to ask you about the reception for I Love It because that one has more plays than a lot of other ones. Was that your single that you released a little bit before?
Yeah. So I think
to make the rounds.
Yeah, that kind of just like I think that's the reason why it has like a little bit more plays than everything else. Just because like it was released, I think a month.
Did you guys learn anything about like singles? Like you have to release it like a month before because it looks like it works getting it out there.
Yeah, it was just kind of like already just looked. You know, what other like, what major labels do, what other stuff, and you're just like, alright, like this is
we could do that easy.
This is the motion that you do, drop a single or two, hype it up, keep promoting, drop the tape.
That
repeat.
Yeah, and that song was worked on for like a minute. Like Diego and I made the beat like beginning of summer, middle of summer, and that song was like recorded and just like I was tweaking, mixing it, and like playing with it for like.
Was it one of those where you're like, okay, I've been tweaking with this for too long?
Yeah, even I had
versions of that song.
I had copies of that sent to me.
There's
too,
like,
for, like
17 to like 19 versions that like were deleted, and I still have like 5 versions of I Love It on my computer.
We like went up to
the lesson right there. Yeah.
To Digilabs too.
Yeah, we recorded that.
Yeah, I saw you guys at Digilabs. Yeah, definitely.
We got there a lot to record like.
Do we even use that the vocals from Digilabs?
The verse. There's like a layer from the verse and
Yeah.
the hook.
And the hook for sure.
See, this just goes to show you, like, there's a lot of effort that goes into every one of these songs. Like, there's a lot of people see the final result, but they don't see the process. They don't see the marathon race that you have to consume from your life. Yeah, you don't see the time and effort that you put into it.
Yeah,
so
it's kind of like you hear this like completed thing that is just like you'll either listen to it or not. But,
yeah, and definitely with a lot of the local artists that I've been listening to, I feel like you kind of have to listen to the completed tape. You know how it's like when you hear a big artist, they release something, you'll listen to it. Yeah, me personally, I'll put this on me. I'll listen to it, but I definitely find my songs that are like, okay, I want to listen to these. I'll listen to these.
Yeah.
When I'm listening to local artists, I have to kind of listen to the whole tape because I feel like on this local level, these are stories.
Yeah.
These are just like, look, this is my step-by-step process, and you guys are coming with me. So, this has been a long interview, but you know what? We got another 6 months. I'll show back up and see how you guys are. I'd love to see the step-by-step process. Do you guys want to say anything else? Where can they find you at?
AdobeHouseRecords.com.
AdobeHouseRecords.com.
Hit it up.
Hit it up. We got
Instagram at Adobe House.
At Adobe
Put the
House.
little thing right here, just a little
Twitter.
I should
Oh
be
yeah,
doing
can you put
that,
up our Twitters right here?
Oh yeah.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Oh, shit.
Right here.
I should do it. Pop.
Flash.
All right, so this is Az126 with Adobe House, and we signing out.
Peace.